From the finish line, the first explosion. A loud blast from within the ranks of crowds of spectators.
Oh my God, they're dead.
A cloud of smoke engulfing them and marathon runners. From a different angle, the same explosion and the pandemonium that followed as people rushed for safety. Then from the seated area, the sound of a second blast, cannonading up the street.
I saw the first explosion happen, and there was some commotion. I saw fire and smoke, and I didn't know what it was. And then from about me to where that gentleman is standing over there, I saw a trash can explode, and people started throwing down the barricade and running over each other, and I ran in the other direction as fast as I could.
This footage was taken by one of the runners as she finished the race, but ended up capturing her view of the chaos. As well as those killed, more than 140 were hurt, at least 17 critically. Medics on hand to treat dehydration and exhaustion and to tend to horrific blast injuries instead.
I saw one guy with his legs gone at the knees, some ankles and feet missing, shrapnel wounds on people on the sides of the head, and other things. It's just not good.
The worst civilian casualties Boston has seen, according to one doctor. Another compared what he'd seen to a war zone.
So this is like a bomb explosion that we hear about in the news in Baghdad or Israel or some other tragic space in the world. Yeah.
And you have trained for that here, just in case.
Absolutely.
Get out of the zone. Get out of the zone. Move your camera.
Police in Boston, New York and Washington went on heightened alert as more devices were reportedly found. The skies above the city were temporarily closed. The cell phone network shut down. In the White House, President Obama addressed a shocked nation and vowed to hunt down those responsible.
I've directed the full resources of the federal government to help state and local authorities protect our people, increase security around the United States as necessary, and investigate what happened. The American people will say a prayer for Boston tonight, and Michelle and I send our deepest thoughts and prayers to the families of the victims in the wake of this senseless loss. We will get to the bottom of this, and we will find out who did this. We'll find out why they did this. Any responsible individuals, any responsible groups will feel the full weight of justice.
Cindy Hill and Mike Schlitt began the day preparing for another marathon. By day's end, they and thousands like them were still struggling to accept what they'd been through.
You heard it boom, and you heard it again, and it was kind of like, this is probably a bomb, but it didn't really register right away, you know, until we saw everybody running, and then we realized it. And then, of course, you think about 9/11, and the weather was beautiful, just like 9/11. So I think all of that sort of stuff kind of hits you, and then you think about everyone that you know and love and so on. So
we stood around for a couple seconds trying to recover, and then all of a sudden, boom, and I knew it was a bomb right away, and then 20 seconds later, boom, another bomb went away. And we were literally about 200 feet away from the bomb.
With no one claiming responsibility and more unexploded devices being found, this is an ongoing situation. Police have cordoned off this large area around the blast site. They're urging people to stay indoors and avoid crowds while they've been methodically searching the area. Police still have no suspect, no clear motive, little it seems to go on, and no idea if the person or group responsible plan to try this again.